just on here, still experimenting, finding out how this really works. And I'm still not learning how this really works. So I'm in here for a few minutes because I feels like taking a nap. I done had my grilled onion cheeseburger. I done had my Valentine's cupcakes. I made Valentine's. As you can see that red Valentine behind me, that heart. I had some red paper and I cut out hundreds of red Valentines and they're all scattered all around the house. Cupid came and sprinkled hearts all over the place. It's hearts everywhere. I don't know who gonna get them up, maybe Cupid. But the cupcakes are good. I got a little video. I'm probably gonna share that later. And I guess the little burger I made today. It's all about the food. It's all about the things used to celebrate this cute little day, Valentine's Day, with hearts, cupcakes, little sweet nothing gifts and stuff. This is just a cute. I done bit the crap out of my lip doing that. I don't know how that happened. But this day, it's not. It's just. It's cute. Like I know folks saying people can do this every day. Yeah, people probably do sweet nothings every day for people that they into. But picking a day, this little celebration, festivities and stuff, it's cool. It's cool, ain't nothing wrong with it. A day to make somebody feel special. Because it ain't going to be special if it's done every day. Like some people, they probably get things probably once a week or however somebody want to treat their special someone. But you know how it is when you get something often, you will take it for granted eventually. So spaced out celebrations, special days, it's fine. Gives people a day to look forward to, a day to, decorate, come up with some creative ideas to celebrate Valentine's Day. Like I told you, see that heart behind me? I cut up hundreds of hearts, red paper, and I just threw them all over the house. I made my husband I made us some strawberry cupcakes. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. Thank you for the likes. And thank you for anybody who just subscribed to this channel. Thank you very much. And Penny, I did see your grocery haul today when you were in that store using all your coupons. I enjoyed your video today, Penny. I seen it. I liked it. You don't show the number of your likes, so I just got to tell you I liked it. But yeah, so I cut out all these red hearts. You welcome. I cut out all these red hearts out of red construction paper, and I just threw them things all over the house. And hopefully next time, if next time if I'm still here, I gotta get my junk out of here, out the view. But if I'm still around next year, I'll probably do something different. Throw something else around and blame it on Cupid. Cupid been here and threw all these dang hearts all over the place, left gifts and everything. Cupid, blame it on Cupid. Yep. So if y'all want to do something special, this message is held for review. Somebody must be saying some nasty, disrespectful stuff, because why they always be talking about this message is held for review? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's held for review. Uh-oh. What did I do? I got to be careful when I click on stuff. I seen that, Penny. Ooh, okay. Oh, oops. I hope I didn't uh delete anyone, cause like I said, even though I've been on here a few times now, I have deleted people on not on purpose, but accidentally, cause I'm touching stuff I shouldn't be touching that. Like I say, I'm trying to learn, but it's hard finding out live, touching stuff I shouldn't touch because it's going to make it go away. But yep, you want to be creative, cut out some hearts and blame it on Cupid. Throw them hearts all on the floor from the front door to the bedroom, all around. Somebody sweet, you sweet on would probably really appreciate that because they like that special treatment. Somebody probably getting a beautiful foot rub. That's a nice gift. Foot rub, back rub, pimple popping. People all into stuff like that. Pimple pop, pimple popping, massages. Shoot, giving people like a day at the spa. All these are great things to do. All right, you do the same. Thanks for your like and company. But yeah, it's all kind of little special little things people can do today for their special someone. And in this day, you know, you don't want to be doing stuff every single day because it's be taken for granted. When stuff is spaced out, people appreciate it more when you do things like that. You get appreciated. So try not to do something every day. You know, space it out so they can look forward to it and get something to be excited about. Somebody probably getting the best Valentine treatment ever because some people, you know, they got a little bit more money. They can do a little bit more things differently. You know, they can reserve places to go. It's like fun, exciting. But my day, I just did hearts, cupcakes, and you know, a small gift, little nothings. Special little nothings. You know, throw in them little teddy bears or you make a card or something, a little special stuff. So today is a cute day. I hear President Day is Monday. A lot of people ain't got to go to work, but a lot of people ain't got to go to work now because they ain't got no job. That is so sad. I don't know what these people gonna do. It's overwhelming. Anyone, you need your job to pay bills. And I seen a video. This guy was saying, "How these people gonna pay their bills? They ain't got no job anymore." Stuff like that. That's sad. Cause you gotta buy groceries is high. Your mortgage probably expensive. These mortgages aren't cheap anymore. These ain't got no cheap mortgage. The rent more than a mortgage. Out here in California, the rent is more than a mortgage. I'm telling you. And then, shoot, I don't know. That's heartbreaking. Think about those people that found out they don't have a job anymore and they bills due. They have children, they have responsibilities. And why didn't the person consider that, the man in charge, why he don't consider, you know, taking these people job, what he think they gonna do? Or he just don't give a damn. That people can get people really angry and people get desperate and so angry they lose it. Ain't no telling what can happen when you lose it, and you, especially if you that one that get into that mindset where you lose it and you just don't care what you about to do because you know your family hurting, and then you can't just ain't got no skill or whatever to just go out immediately and find another job like that, especially if you was making a good salary, because now it's very competitive out there. And then with that DEI thing, they talking about all these companies now they might not want to hire you based on certain things. It's not great right now, but I wouldn't want nobody, you know, losing hope and pitying themselves. Stay hopeful, stay. I know it's going to be hard. It's like, it's not as bad as, I can't compare it as when you lose a loved one passing away, because that's grief. But this is grief too, when you lose your job and you think about your children, your family, your responsibilities, you the breadwinner. And what if both you and your wife both lost your jobs because you worked for the federal government, whatever, and taking all these people's jobs like that? If they not, it don't. I guess it don't matter if they old or young. They still got bills. You still got to live. You alive. You ain't dead. They doing this like the people ain't alive anymore. This don't make no sense. These people are alive and well, and they have bills, responsibility. They need that money back. They not think what these people supposed to do. He talking about buy them out, and then if they didn't get bought out, you just got fired without any benefits. I wonder if that's what happened then. Ooh, some of these people be pissed if they got fired and you don't get your benefits. Nothing. Oh my goodness. And all you got, it ain't gonna work to go and get no welfare, because that ain't enough money for you to pay everything. That's ridiculous. People desperate. It's gonna be. This is desperate times. People, I don't know. I don't want to put thoughts in people's head about. It's just some people gonna lose it. You're gonna lose it, and they're gonna do desperate stuff. Desperate stuff, because everybody just, people will hold on to hope. Hold on. Just hope. Just hold on. Just stay calm. But some people, they don't have that temperament. They gonna lose it. They gonna be pissed, and they gonna think about all the stuff that's about to be lost because of this BS. And ain't no telling what about to happen in a few days from now. Something awful may happen. It's in the cards. How can you do all this to people and think you're not gonna get a reaction? A devastating reaction, because some of these people, shoot, you didn't took all their livelihood. The kids, they don't understand. No, they want to know why they ain't gonna get their allowance anymore, or that outfit, or whatever these kids be wanting. These kids, they want a phone. What they do, the kids do. Whatever they do, they on the phone. I don't know what these kids do these days, because they don't go outside. I think they just be on the game or on the phone. I don't know what kids do today. What these kids do today? Do anybody know what kids do today? I know they want an allowance so they can get some snacks. Maybe they go to the movies. I don't know where kids hang out, or do they do any outside activities. When they do, I know some kids, when they go to parties and stuff, get in this trouble. It might be drugs and all that stuff involved. It'll be alcohol and drugs, but shoot, you just got to tell your kids to be careful. But it's always some mess could happen with these new drugs out in the street. But I don't know. It's a lot. And all you do is pray for these people. Pray that they don't lose complete hope of trying to figure out what the heck they gonna do next. And people that are able-bodied, healthy, able-bodied folks should not be just sitting around on their hands waiting for the next mess, because it's not even a month. And look at all the stuff that has taken place. By next month, it won't even be a USA. Who know what devastating stuff gonna take place? Some of them DOJ people, they resigned because of that man named Eric. I don't know what's going on with him in New York, but I've seen videos where it looked like Eric, mayor from New York, is cooperating with ICE to get them immigrants up and out. That's all mostly on the YouTube is folks talking about ICE, the immigration, and the job loss from the federal employees and stuff from all the departments that are being gutted, eliminated, destroyed, taken out, removed, and the jobs go with it. This is crazy. You talking about the unemployment gonna go up, boy. And then all these MAGA people. It's a lot of MAGA people on the YouTube talking about they wish they hadn't voted for him. But I don't know what the problem is because they were saying they didn't want the government. They didn't want the government in their business. How do you think the world, the USA was gonna be run if you don't have no rules and regulations? They didn't like them. How about going to you could have went to the state meeting, wherever you call it, meetings, where you go and talk to your Congress people and ask for change. But you don't want to remove the government. You just want the government to make a few changes. They should have said that instead of talking about they don't want the government, because now, old boy, they took the government out. And come next month, next week, the new money ain't going to be any government. They just getting the money. Just getting the money. Nobody in charge of nothing. And I don't know who going to be running the world. I don't know who run it. The Republicans supposed to be in charge. I don't know what they doing up there. They ain't doing nothing but making things crazy too. Who running the DMV? Who running Social Security? Who running the unemployment office? Because I know all these people say they going to the unemployment. What if he take that department out and then you can't get no unemployment check? These things that's happening. If people able and body, they need to get out there and try and do something to bring forth some change. Because if you sit on your hands and wait around, if you sit on your hands and wait around, it's gonna be bad, and it's gonna be civil unrest, civil war, and because they had these people already, what is the Nazis or whatever they are, them people come to some state and they got ran out of there because people, they ain't trying to have all that craziness in their state. It's insane the way things happen in this world these days. Totally insane. Yep, next week. Shoot, then people talking about when they gut the Department of Education, folks was wanting to know, are they still responsible to pay for their student loans? And I seen that guy on one of them news stations, and he answered. He said, yes, you still, even though if they gut the Department of Education, you still have to pay your student loans. They tell me they just gonna move it to a different department. Who gonna get that money since the government ain't the government what people think it is? It's just some people up in there pocketing all that money. Ain't nothing being ran anymore. So why are they hiring all these people anyway, putting them in positions that they really don't know, because they know they ain't running nothing. What about the protection of this country? And they put somebody in charge. Are those people that really know what they doing gonna listen to somebody that don't know what they doing? These questions need to be answered. Who gonna be in charge of these things? They've been on all this other old stupid ass shit, trying to divide people, marginalize people, and keep people underfoot, trying to steal, make it seem like only one race is better than anybody else's race, when it's just devastating and hurting the race of people that some of them other folks think they doing right by them. They ain't doing nothing but hurting the white folks. They all on the YouTube saying they devastated. They don't like what's going on. They crying and everything. They don't, it's a lot of white folks that are not racist. No. Them Caucasian ones racist, but there's a lot of white folks, they not racist. And they're hurt, they're devastated, they worried, they concerned. They mortified at what going on because they losing their job too. The teachers and everything, you got the department. I guess they want to privatize everything like they want to privatize the post office. They want the post office to be, like private. The post office ain't like it used to be anymore because nowadays you can get your mail through a text or email now. So the post office is totally different these days. So they want to do the same thing with the schools. They just want people to pay for these private institutions. Cupid, come back to me. Cupid, what can't you see? Are you ready for a miracle? Shout, 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 shout it out. Cupid came and hearted me out. Yep. How long I've been on here? I'm trying to go 30 minutes and then I'm about to be out and put in some crafting. I should have my puzzle up here. Puzzle, get up here. I need to do my puzzle. But, shoot, I'm so tired. But yeah, that's all on the YouTube. People talking about immigration, deportation, job loss, devastation, heartbreak. They want to blame someone, but they don't blame the one that's truly need to be blamed. You always blaming the wrong folks. They ain't got nothing to do with it. Well, y'all folks better not wait till next week. Whatever y'all got to do, you better do it today, all this week. It ain't raining out here today, but it sure rained and poured out here yesterday. I know my plants loved all that rainwater last night. But the sun is out. It's chilly. It's cold. Cupid, come back to me. Oh, shoot, I forget. I'm up here. Where is my dang remote? I forgot to put myself on the TV. I'm tripping. What is that? I'm looking for that new movie with Viola Davis. And it don't come out till April. I said, what the heck? Why they waiting? Gonna advertise the movie on, what is it, Netflix or Prime? One of these stations. And it don't come out until April. That did not make sense to me. They could have left that until maybe a week before it came out. Why you gonna advertise something that is ain't coming out for 2 months? Hello, Miss Janita. I see you on the TV. How you doing? I'm only on here for a few more minutes. I'm trying to make it 30 minutes because I'm still experimenting with going live. Cupid, 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 Cupid. It's a beautiful day. It's chilly because I got the window open, letting that fresh, cool air in here. And I got to plug up my electric blanket. Yes, I'm bundled up. I love the fresh, breezy air on top of the heat. Folks ask why I'm always bundled up. Because I got that freaking window open and that air is cold blowing in. Because I want the fresh, cool air. And on top of it, I like the heat. Because it's a good combination. I'll get chilly. I'll be under the electric blanket. And it feels so good. Oops, I done took a breath and blew all my little hearts off. Get back over here. There we go. Like I said, I cut out hundreds of hearts and sprinkled them all over the place. Made the day special. Made the day special. Oh, my junk. I'm on this junk bed. I need to make this bed up. It should have been made up. Like red sheets, red pillows. Don't think I ain't got it. I forgot. I don't even know. I got plenty red sheets. This bed should have been red and white. I like red and white hearts too. I should have had a berry, but I'll find my red pillowcases before the day is over. The wind knocking all my little hearts off. I'll find my little red pillowcases and put on the bed. Make it special. And like decorating and celebrating. That's what I started out doing when I first started this channel. I kept decorating and purchasing different decor till I ran out of space and realized, what the hell am I doing? I ain't got no more room. So don't think I didn't put stuff, I had throw stuff away, throw stuff to the Goodwill, because I was crafting out of regular basis, not crafting, thrifting. I was thrifting on a regular basis. I was going to Savers, Salvation Army. Salvation Army is expensive, but they have nicer looking stuff than Goodwill. Goodwill got stuff, but at Salvation Army, they got their stuff so organized. And Salvation Army, it looked like a dang Walmart. And they got a lot more stuff. They got a lot more nicer stuff in the Salvation Army than they do in Goodwill. It would amaze me when they threw all that jewelry and all that stuff in a jar and say $50, or it could have been $20. And you don't know if you was getting some antiques or not. And people was buying that stuff. I can hold yard sale right now and make me a few dollars because I got a whole bunch of stuff in here I need to get rid of, especially holiday decor. I don't want to put it in the trash, but I know that I'm not, I don't know. I wish I did have the strength to go down there and just set up a table and just sell the Christmas stuff that I'm not going to use anymore. Because I don't want to put it in the trash. I could give it to the Goodwill, but I still would like my own money for it. Just think back in the day, it was so easy. Let me see, what years am I talking about? Probably late 80s, early 90s. You could just get on the street and sell stuff out your car and nobody be bothering you and everything. And now, a lot of the Mexican people still, they sell fruit on the street, or they have food on like in the street. They don't have no food cart. They sell it on the street. But I don't know if they got permits or what. But back in the late 80s, early 90s, or in the 80s, nobody was asking you for a permit up in LA County. You could just be on the street and sell stuff. That's when you could go. Really, they had swamp meets too. They still do swamp meets, but it ain't like it was back in the day, swamp meets. Nowadays, these swamp meets, so-called swamp meets, they got more new stuff than antique stuff. I guess some stuff, because I look at this YouTube channel called Flea Market Rescue, and this lady, I think I mentioned this before, because back in the day, my dad used to be junking, cleaning out people. They call the junk man, call them the junk man. You go to their house and you clean out everything they don't want. But you don't pay them to come and get it, and you don't, and they ain't selling that. They just say, come clean out my garage. And you just could pick up some nice stuff. I remember one time, when I was in my 20s, my dad had junked this woman's garage. She had barrels of material. I had so much material, and all I was doing was making sheets and pillowcases. And one time, he had junked these people's place. They had a whole bunch of jean shorts. It was just all kinds. I was back in the, I say, late 80s, early 90s. Back then, people just said, come and get this junk. I don't know what they do now. They might try to sell the junk. I don't know if people, because nowadays people, okay, let me go back to the flea market rescue woman. Her YouTube channel, she mostly go to the Salvation, Goodwills and stuff. Mostly Goodwills. I don't even think I've seen her go to a Salvation. But she go to Goodwills, or she'll go to these flea markets, where they have all kind of stuff, big, giant yards, or whatever, they parking lots, and you got flea markets. And she might go to, what they call it, when you, estate sales. Yeah, estate sales, like that. And what I'm trying to say is, I never hear her say anything about they go and junk stuff and, go somewhere where they can just clean out homes, and she buy everything for her thrift store from thrift stores and estate sales, so, in flea markets. So how she make her money? She try to get something cheap, and then she either double or triple the price and sell it at her thrift store. Because my mom, she had a thrift store, and my dad, like I said, he junked. And all the clothes and jewelry and stuff, they just got it from people that just said, come and clean this out. But nowadays, I don't know if people junk. I ain't seen a junk man truck in years. Used to be seeing that all the time in the street out here. But nowadays, I haven't seen a junk man's truck in years. I know some of y'all over here for what? The drama? I got some drama for you, but shoot, right now I'm just talking about the junk man. But yeah, Shoot. So that's what I got to talking about that because I'm saying for myself, I got a lot of stuff accumulated. Like a lot of stuff, I was throwing it in the trash. I didn't care. I just wanted it out. And I didn't make it to the junk store to donate. Cause shoot, I'll get it pain in my legs. I can't do all that of stuff like I used to. Shoot, that's why my husband always going to the store. Cause I can't be doing all that stuff. It hurt. I do what I do, and shoot, I do it sitting down. But why I'm telling y'all all my business, huh? Miss Janita, why you telling us all your business? We don't care about that. Well, somebody can, because somebody right here, I'm seeing some head, a number by this head. I don't see nothing by that dollar sign, because throw some hearts up. Y'all know how to throw them hearts up? I see that you can throw hearts up, but I don't know how you get that money. Because I see they got a dollar sign up there, and ain't nobody gave me a dime. I don't know why, but they do come through. People come through, they stop through. And I was looking at the analytics, and they were saying that the most people that come through here, they from 30 to 40. And the least is around my age, the older people. I don't have a lot of older people come over here. It'd be the people in the 30s and the 40s. And a few of the 20s. I don't know what they find interesting in my old ass, but they come. But the older people, I don't have a lot of older people here. I don't know what I'm saying to attract the younger people. Cause I know we don't, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I got a lot of stuff in here I want a yard sale because I want to make me some money off my stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I wish them grandkids didn't live in a different state and they could come and take all this stuff down there, set the table up, and just sit there and sell it. If one of them got to go to the bathroom, somebody just stay down there and continue selling it till it's gone. And I'll be so happy because that's how I want to get on, put some money in my pocket and give them some money for helping. But that's just a fantasy because they ain't out here. Boy, and my sons that got the most kids, his kids are kids. Now, he do have one of my sons, they got a 20-year, let me see, how old is he? 24, gonna be 25. Yeah, they gonna be 25 this year. Amazing. Because I remember when the 25-year-old grandson and granddaughter, when they did live out here in California, my husband and I, we used to babysit them all the time. It was beautiful. I'm glad I had the opportunity to, be with the grandkids. Now they way out different state. I did go visit my other son and see his kids. They all big now. That only like one of my sons, he got the young ones. And believe it or not, I ain't been out there to see anyone. But anyway, I do want to do all that stuff. Shoot, I don't know. I'm up here just telling all my business and stuff. Sitting up here just going on and on, talking about what. Is somebody up in here listening? But anyway, all on social media today is folks talking about the deportation. They showing all these ICE raids going on. And I seen this place, what is it, El Salvador, someplace where they got this strange prison. It was a whole bunch of Mexican-looking people. They might be a different culture, but I'll just say Mexican for not knowing. I'm saying everything I say is alleged because I don't state the correct facts sometimes. But in this prison, I don't know if it's El Salvador or some other place, but it's strange. It's a video that show all these Mexican men, and they look like most of them got a bunch. They all supposed to be notorious gang members that have been captured, and they sent to this prison. I don't know if it's a strict prison, but The way these guys are behaving in this prison is like a movie. They don't have no shirts on, and they all look like most of them got all these tattoos all on their backs and stuff. They don't have no shirt. They got all of them wearing white pants, and they sitting down, and they looking weird. They all leaned over, and when they come in the room, they show them coming in the room where they sitting. They all bent over like they can't stand up straight. It's weird. I don't know. They look like they doing some brainwashing to these guys. But they supposed to be notorious, terrible gangbanger criminals. They supposed to be the worst of the worst. And the way they getting treated in that place, I guess it fits who they are. I guess I don't know, but I know I wouldn't want to be there because it look like some strange going ons over there. Because they look like they all brainwashed, like they robots or something. They all bent over the same height, and when they sitting down, they all lean forward toward, like their head hits the other guy's back. And it's like, I don't know. It's weird. It's a lot of them too. And this supposed to be the prison where they sending the people, a lot of the ones that's getting deported from here. I hear they supposed to, well, that's Guatemala. But I hear they say, oh, boy wants to send them to that prison, that weird prison, where they going to be treated really weird. I know these people are devastated because some of them might know, because the Mexican people, they got people that find out information and they spread it. So I know some of these people probably know about this prison that old boy want them to go to, that the leader of this country want them to send them to that worst of the worst criminal place, prison. And I know some of these Mexicans, Hispanics, Chicanos, and Latin, Venezuela, whatever, they know about that's the kind of place that they could be going to. And they're going to be getting treated really different. But maybe that's where they only send the worst of the worst. Because they saying they have caught pedophiles, human traffickers, drug dealers, just gangbangers that just, terrorizing neighborhoods and stuff. They want to get all the gangbangers. And the way I see it, that's the young ones, because a few protests ago in LA, they had two young Mexican boys, because I think they were 14, 15 years old, and the 14-year-old stabbed, I think, the 17-year-old, and the 14-year-old, they got him. The 17-year-old, I think, was in the hospital, but that was a criminal activity, so I think that 14-year-old, I think they deporting him, and they might send him to that strange prison, because he stabbed the 17-year-old. I don't know how the 14-year-old took over the 17-year-old, but you could see him on one of these videos. They showed them fighting, but I don't know. You got to look real good if you want to see this where the stabbing scene was, but anyway, that's what happened. They got to arguing. I don't know. Maybe it was Chicanos mad at the Latino or the Mexican. It's just all these names, so I don't know who is who, because they different groups. So I guess they got different cultures, because if you're different names, that means you do things different. Because when they out there protesting, they say the Latinos, the Chicano, they all want to do things different. Some of them don't want them to carry the flag for Mexico. They want to say carry the American flag, and they argue about that stuff. Some of them saying this, some of them saying that. So it's not organized the way they think they want it to be, because it's different cultures. Like black people, like I'm American black. They want to say African, but I don't know a damn thing about Africa. I was not born in Africa. I don't know anything about Africa. You send me over there, I'm just going to be, what can I say? I can't think of nothing right now, but I would be lost because I don't know nothing about no African. I know what's to do in America. That's it. That's all I know. American. I speak this language. I don't know how to speak the language that people in Africa, Africans speak. I would love to know, but I don't. But anyway, what the hell was I talking about? Back to the Mexican people. But anyway, what it was argued, what they say in the video. Now everything I say is alleged. Remember that, y'all. But anyway, they say in America, well, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm all confused now. I done lost track of my thoughts. I know I switch up all the time. Now I completely lost every thought I was trying to say. But let me go back to the protest with the boy that got stabbed. Okay, it had to do with different groups of the Mexicans. They got the Latinos, the Chicanos, and I guess they call them Mexicans. I don't know, just all these different cultures. And I got, okay, that's what I was saying. They do things different in each culture. I thought they was all the same, but no. The reason I brought it up about African, because that's why I was talking about, okay, now I'm back on track. Because my culture, where I learned, is different from what the Africans do, even though I love their culture, hairstyles, fashion, dance, celebrations. I'm all for it. Spiritually, we connected. Spiritually, we connected. Because the ancestors from all the slavery, yes, my ancestors were slaves. Yes, they were. So my parents, all from the country, but they came over here and raised me over here in Cali, my brothers and sisters. Never did make it to where my mom was from or my dad was from, which I did not like that at all. Maybe we went when we were little. I don't remember. I can't recall. But anyway, here I go. I done lost track again. But anyway, my point is the reason why they was fighting the two Mexican people, they could have been, I think they were saying one was Latina and the other one was Chicana, whatever. And they got different cultures, different ways. So they fought. They couldn't agree on issues, so they started fighting. So all those Mexican people, I just say Mexican, but it's different groups out there protesting. They all not the same, from the same culture. It sounds crazy, but hey, I don't know if all of them eat tacos and burritos. It's not, because that's the food that they raised on: beans, tacos, burritos, enchiladas, all the Mexican foods that I am not pronouncing. Other stuff they eat too, not just burritos and tacos. They eat other stuff: Spanish rice, beans, pinto beans, all that stuff. All that food is good. But dang, I'm showing all my business. So I'm supposed to keep my privacy. Y'all got to wait. My arm hurt. Oh shoot! Ouch! Where are we? There we are. Okay, yeah. So the Mexican people, they got all that different food. Like, I don't know, the Chicanos, the Latinos, the Guatemala. See, it's all kind. I just came up. The Guatemala, all these different folks. Venezuelans. I didn't even think about a Venezuela. They just as Mexican sounding as the rest of the Mexicans. You would think, okay, they all got that same accent, but they don't do everything the same. Shoot, like in them damn protests, them people got different ways, and so they arguing and stuff. Yeah, and fighting, and then they want to unalive each other. Because why is a 14-year-old stabbing a 17-year-old, trying to put him, unalive him? Why they just don't fist fight? Why you gotta go to terms where you gonna unalive someone? Just fist fight, but they don't fist fight anymore. They want to just shoot or stab and hurt you real bad. Well, that's the mindset. You want to hurt somebody so bad, you want to unalive them instead of just, giving them a ass whooping. But shoot, today, shoot, ain't no such thing as ass whooping. It's you want alive or you gonna be shamed. I guess that's what they working with, because why would he just stab him like that? I know whatever he said or done, was it that bad he had to be put to death? Like what? Like out of a movie scene. What he could, I don't know. They didn't say what the young man could have said to him that made him want to put his lights out. That's sad, but you look alike. You have the same accent, but you don't get along. Because when I hear these Mexican people, some of these Mexican people, they might not all. I could just say Mexican, so that I don't have to come with all these different group names. So the Mexicans that are making YouTube videos, they always talking about we stick together, we help each other. But did y'all just see that video in Los Angeles? No, you guys wasn't sticking together. They out there fighting as we speak. Shoot. Everybody don't get along. People gonna be people. That's the main thing I just say all the time. It don't matter what race you are, what sex you are. You people gonna be people, and they gonna do what they do because you in the flesh. Like the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. And what my son told me, don't be living by that flesh, because that ain't good for you. And that is true, because you be led by the flesh, like that young man was trying to unalive the 17-year-old. He being led by the flesh. He wanted to hurt that young man bad, put his family in tears, because you taking his life. Somebody love him. He doesn't love him, but somebody else love him. People don't be think about all that when they go through their thing. But whoever taught him, if so-and-so say this or do that, you got to unalive them. Instead of saying you just beat his ass or something. Give him a black eye, a bloody nose or something. Instead of trying to put his lights out, you going to hurt not just him, you going to be hurting his whole family. Somebody love him. So, but anyway, that's life. But people, like I say, gonna be people, and people gonna do what people do the most. Shame, hurt, destroy. That's what the most of it is. But there still is a lot of good people in the world. And the good people in the world, they sacrifice a lot. They put up and endure a lot to be giving and caring. They unselfish. They want to help people and stuff, and that take a lot out of you. But the reward is great. Probably not in this flesh, but in the spirit, the reward is great when you helping. But it take a lot for the good people, and it's a lot of good people in the world that's not selfish. They give their last, Like today, lovers would do that. They're going to give you their last bite of food because they care. They love you. Today is a good day. Today is a celebration to make somebody happy. Today it's special because it's not always going on. So it can't be taken for granted today. People doing little things, sweet things for their special someone or for the whole family. Here's a gift for you to make you feel special today. Happy. Put a smile on your face. But, oh my goodness, I've been on here almost an hour. 5 minutes is going to be an hour. I guess I'll hang out for another 5 minutes. I was supposed to only be on here 30 minutes. Look what I done talk the time away. I don't even pay attention. I just be going on a roll, losing my train of thought all the time. I got 5 likes today. My likes are growing, you guys. I don't know if this person that's hanging around liked my video or not, but if you're there, like the video. You guess what I did, y'all? I put these on a podcast. This is a podcast, y'all. And I said that I'm all about the groceries, which I do show y'all groceries. The main thing is on a Wednesday. But I got plenty groceries in there. I was supposed to show some Wednesday. I didn't get around to doing it. But my husband is the grocery shopper. I am the grocery uh, wellness person. I share my groceries. I tell y'all I'm stockpiling what I'm stockpiling. And this been going on since the big C. You know, I got some canned goods. I got some dry goods. I got noodles, spaghetti. Most importantly, my freaking ketchup, because I can't. Oh, my goodness. You know, since they gutted the U.S. Agency International D, they are going to have these farmers' crops rotting because they stopped giving the food. Since they got rid of the program, the people in these other countries depend on that, and now they saying the people in the other departments in these other countries gonna be starving, and the food that the farmers here in America are not gonna be able to, you know, make money off by helping the government send food to these other countries. This is devastating. Can you imagine all this food, grain and stuff gonna rot? Already the fruit that need picking is rotting. Because I seen a video, they said the fruit got to be picked right when it's perfect to be picked. Therefore, it'll stay fresher when it get to the grocery store. If you pick it when it's overripe, it's going to rot faster in the grocery store. So now all this fresh fruit and stuff, if any get to the market nowadays, it's going to be more expensive. I shared with y'all a bunch of oranges, lemons, and limes. And I'll be dang, I'm so happy I got that. And I'm going to, be frugal with the use of my citrus fruits. Because I like to cook with my citrus fruits. So, yeah, this podcast thing I was saying, I would say I'm not an expert, but it takes time and patience to build up your pantry and to do a grocery stockpile maintenance. All that stuff is involved. And if you have room to can stuff, you get them jars, mason jars. If you got room to can stuff, then you really doing good. If you got room for canning goods, because I can't believe people can ground beef and chicken and stuff, and then it's in a glass jar. I forgot how long these people say this stuff lasts, because I know canned tomato, you can't keep that long because the canned tomato got acid in it, and that go for canned fruit. Now, in the jar, I'm going to have to look this up. But it's a good thing if you are able to can your foods, because then you can stockpile up on that, and especially on meat. Like I said, it fascinated me to see these people canning ground beef and chicken and pork and all that stuff. I was like, wow, that's amazing. Because people buy up a whole cow or something. Like this lady, let me see, what's her name? Queen Quartz? Queen Quartz? Is it Queen Quartz? Her name is, dang, my granddaughter got the same name. Savannah. Is it Savannah? I need to slap myself. Ooh, I need to slap myself. I am having a terrible brain freeze right about now. But anyway, this lady, her and her husband, they retired. They moved to New York. They got this big old prop property with lots of acres of land and everything. And in their, I don't know if they call it a garage, but this is not a garage. This is a big old huge space where they bought like 10 upright frost-free freezers. And her name is, dang, I just had a, her name is, dang, what the heck is wrong with me? I can't even think of the woman name. And I watched her. She don't be on as regular as she used to be because she used to uh, do these great stockpiles because where they live, when the winter come, they buy enough food where they don't have to go out because you know they have bad snowstorms in New York, whatever, and they would just stockpile on all this food and cleaning products, and it was just lovely watching her videos. What is her doggone name? I'm gonna know after I get off here, but anyway, her channel got Queen in it. But anyway, she her and her husband, they purchased like 10 freezers, and they don't have a big light bill or nothing because they use a system. I guess they work on solar, whatever, and the light bill is cheap, and it's so cheap that they get money back. They get money back. Instead of them paying a light bill, they get a return because they earn money from not using a lot of juice. And so with these 10 freezers, let me get to the point. She got one for beef, pork, chicken, fruits, vegetables, and she like to, cook her own meal. She like to use all these recipes and stuff. They might, her and her husband might go to this restaurant and try a dish, and she'll go home and create the dish. She has a pantry full of all. She back in the day, when she did her grocery stockpile hauls, she would get all these. She loved going to her husband. They like going to Trader Joe's, and he would get all these packages of, what do you call it, sausages, crackers. She would get um, bacon paste, jelly, sausage, just all these different kind of food items that you need to, create different meals and stuff. And she would just, her and her husband, they just go all these different stores, especially Sam's Club and that stuff before all this craziness. But yeah, so her pantry, her husband had it so set up and organized where, she would buy jars of mayonnaise and, ketchup, just all kind of stuff. But she had, I guess, maybe 2, 3 sons, and I guess a relative, maybe a parent, if her husband or hers stayed with them. And then, she always said they had lots of company come over. Dang, her name almost was floating, and I should know her name. I should know her name. I'm ashamed. I should know her name. Wait a minute. Dang, it won't come. It won't come. Brain freeze. But anyway, uh, she just had the most amazing food hauls. And ever since I had just watched her, I would say, dang, I need some of that and some of that. And then I would start picking up different, like vinaigrettes, vinegars, flavored seasoned vinegars and all these different sauces. Because I said, let me try and make some of these dishes. And I said, ooh, the food tastes better, just different sauces, different seasonings. Shelby. Wait a minute. No, is her name Shelby? No, her name ain't Shelby. Dang, it'll come. It'll come. But anyway, uh, Savannah. Her name might be Savannah. That don't sound right. But anyway, I watch her. I gotta go and see her channel and see if she been back, cause they go missing in action. But I just love seeing her. She cook all these different meals, and she would freeze them. You know, like freezer meals. Like these other two ladies. One of these ladies, that they, I don't care how much they do, how many meals they freeze and put up, they could never, I think her name might be, I don't know, I'm not sure, I can't remember. They could never beat the queen of how she would prep and freeze and, prep and freeze and put her food and just make a bunch of freezer meals. I don't care what these, let me see, one of them name is, dang, what is her name? One of them, the lady, I think she got a baby, but she cooks so much food, I don't never see any kids. But the other woman, her kids come through the kitchen every once in a while. The blonde hair woman. The other woman got dark hair, which she always getting more views than the woman with the blonde hair. But anyway, the one with the black hair who get all the views, she a white woman. She get all the views. I think she got a baby, but I don't know if she even had any kids. She just got a baby. But I don't know who she making all that food for. Her mom and her daddy come by help. She got an outside garden to come by and help her harvest her stuff from the garden and everything like that. But I never seen any children or anything like that. And she just make all these meals, and I don't know who she making all these meals for. I don't know if she giving it to the church. I don't know what the hell going on. All I know is her channel all about her making all these freezer meals. She then went making Twinkies and all kind of stuff. She imitate from all these foods. And but I can't think of her name for nothing right now. But the blonde hair one, I know her name, but I can't think of it. She take you to the store. The blonde hair one with the kids. I think her husband's name is Travis. They got divorced because it was in the paper. Allegedly, her husband was abusing her. I think he was beating on the kids and her or something. I don't know. But it was crazy how that worked out because they had just moved. The blonde hair freezer meal woman. They had just moved and remodeled the garage and the kitchen. She got this big, gigantic, huge kitchen with all the room you want in the cabinets. Something I would love to have a bunch of cabinets so I can put all my appliances and stuff. I had all these cabinets. You wouldn't see nothing on the counter because I had all to put that stuff away. But anyway, she got like, the blonde hair woman, she have like, I got one of those roaster pot oven things. She be having like, what, 9, 10 of them things, crock pots, all kind of stuff. Now I know she making meals for the family, but I think she also mentioned she doing stuff for a church or whatever. I don't know, some people group that she making all this food. Cause even though she got all them kids, she always in the store, and that just made me think, why the heck you keep going to the market? You just got through making 100 enchilada, spaghetti dinners, bean burritos. What you doing with that food you just freezer? All these freezer meals. What are you doing with all that food? Then you always back at that Save. What is the name of that grocery store the blonde hair woman go to? Save a Lot something. And she get all these cheap deals. And she says she getting it for her family. She be getting boxes of yogurt and chips, anything they might have reasonable on sale. It's a real cheap store. She might go in there and get lucky on boxes of stuff, might be 2 for 50 cents or whatever. But when she make all these freezer meals, I don't know. They say they doing it for the family, but it's just so much. She got a few freezers down in her basement, whatever it is. But anyway, it was crazy because her and her husband just moved in this beautiful house. They remodeled it, and now, I don't know, the husband, he was going through his thing and allegedly was beating on her and the kids. And it's just crazy. I don't think he lived there no more. And I don't know, he would feel some kind of way because, he put all that work in that garage and all this remodeling going on. I don't know what's going on with them anymore, but that was all on in some kind of news channel or something, I think. Well, alleged, whatever. But anyway, the blonde hair lady, she do got a bunch of kids. But that black hair lady one, white woman, she just be making all these meals for the freezer. And I don't know who eating that. She don't mention, like I say, any church. She might be talking about her family might have a party, but ain't no 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 kids there. Now I'm sure all of y'all know I'm not talking about the one lady, the white lady that's married to the African man, not that group, because you can see all her kids. This lady with the black hair, the white lady, you don't see no kids. I think she did have a baby, but dang, she just was fixing all this food. But back in the day, before they even was in my doggone advertising channels, it used to be this black lady. I forgot her name. She was the first one I ever seen. This black lady, I don't know why her channel didn't blow up, because she the first one I ever seen started doing freezer meals, because she had a lot of kids and she started freezing, making burritos, and she would say how she was freezing them. And then I was saying, oh, that's interesting, but nothing became of her. The white ladies took over, because that black lady, she was the first one on there to me watching doing these freezer meals. But her channel didn't blow up like them two white women. They channel blew up. But the one with the black hair that don't got no bunch of kids, she always getting more views than the blonde hair lady. And the black haired lady that's married to the black doctor, African man, I think he a doctor. She still the black haired lady, white lady with the black hair with no kids. She got a child, but I don't think she don't have no bunch of kids. She get more views than the lady that's married to the African man and the one with the blonde hair. But I think that lady name is Shelby. I think her name's Shelby from the Queen. It might be Queen Court. Her name's Shelby. I think her name's Shelby. But Shelby, I don't care what them other women doing. If y'all go watch Shelby and go back in the day when she was doing her stockpiling and she show you her food prepping, they can't beat her. And Shelby, she rarely showed her sons. But her husband, he was always, they cleaned up. They had a real nice home, nice property. She was doing all, she was almost like a Ida Gardner, from Food Network. She could be an Ida Gardner. She probably could beat Ida Gardner, Shelby. Shelby just that tough. She tough. But, and this is a white woman. Shelby's a white woman. And I really enjoy her channel. But she ain't on there as often. But them other women I was telling y'all about that do all that stockpiling and freezer meals, they could never beat Shelby. Never. I don't care. You go watch Shelby old videos and you'll see her pantry, the style of her pantry. If you go back and look through her videos, you see her pantry and all the stuff she stockpiled, all the ingredients. And then her kitchen where she had the refrigerator drawers, cabinet refrigerators, the refrigerator in the drawer. She'll show you on her little trays how she would prep the ingredients for her meals and stuff. That is just tough. That was so nice. In her kitchen, the way. And then she had this refrigerator where they put all the soda, wine. It's nice, real nice. And then the walk-in pantry where all the ingredients, sauces, jellies, mayonnaise, ketchup, all the things you need. She make all these fancy meals. Now I know I told y'all about the white lady with the black hair that ain't got but one kid making all them freezer meals. It's crazy. She ain't no comparison to Shelby. Shelby cans too, but that's the best. The white woman, Shelby, and I ain't just saying that. It doesn't matter she white, but she is white, and she got the best pantry food prep style ever. Now it used to be not you. Well, I say used to be because she don't come on to YouTube anymore. This black lady, I forget her name. Her style was fabulous too. She had pantry. She had her kitchen, all the things, make the great food. Her channel didn't blow up, which it should have, because she was. I put her right next to Shelby. Shelby is the white lady, and then the black lady, I put her right next to Shelby. I don't remember her name, but she would cook, and she have all the ingredients. It's just the food prep. Just it was just. They got some tough women on the YouTube. that really know, food preserving, prepping, stockpiling, just fabulous. Like I'm telling y'all, look what I done put this stuff on my podcast talking about I'm the grocery wellness person. Not an expert. Don't come over here coming for me because you think I'm supposed to have all the info. I'm learning this stuff as I go, but I do know more than I did know. You ask me a question, I can direct you. You know, I'll tell you go to this channel, go to that channel, and then you come back to my channel. You just want some food entertainment. But anyway, this is the podcast because I put my podcast on my live with my when I'm doing all these little chats and stuff. Y'all see me doing and stuff. I'll be talking about from all kind of little stuff. I'm talking about that I'm in the know of, and then I share them little channels. Y'all know them channels I share where I'll be telling y'all, I'll be getting the information about what's going on in the politic world. Because I ain't out in the streets finding nothing out. I'm getting the information from these people on social media. And they know more than what I know what's going on. And they put a perspective on it. Because I'm looking for a better perspective. I'm trying to get a better perspective, understanding on what really going on. And these people be helping me. Now, some of them bougie as hell. And I got to let that go. Because sometimes they need to check themselves and realize what the hell they saying. Because you could turn people off as well as turning people on. Like, especially when you telling people that they ain't on your level because you got a certain education and these people ain't got nothing, so you can't talk to me. That's BS. All you got to do is remove all them big ass words out your conversation. And we gonna be on the same level. You gonna know what I'm saying to you, and I'm gonna know what you saying to me. That's all you gotta do. We on the same level. Just remove all them big ass words. If you got a better understanding of something, that's cool. Help me understand. Give me a better perspective on the subject. Don't try to shame me and tell me, we can't talk because you don't know what I know. Well, share what you know. That's why I'm on your channel in the first place, because you sharing stuff I didn't know about. But don't be putting people down and saying they ain't on your level because you don't want to have a conversation with folks, okay? That's all I'm saying. Can you be good? Can you be all right with that? I'm about to get off here because I'm about to get a cramp in my leg, my shoulder. I done talked, over an hour. And somebody been hanging up here that long. Listen to me talking about this, that, and the other. I appreciate it. But anyway, this is my podcast for today. I'm enjoying the hell out of myself, even though it's some mess going on this platform. People know it. We all know it. We found out what's going on. Now, they talking about what they going to boycott stores, but I know a lot of people get their little checks from YouTube, and shoot, I don't know how many of them going to give up the platform to boycott because they done found out this platform doing the same thing like the rest of them. Ain't nothing different. So we shall find out. I shall find out because a lot of these folks getting their little check. People, it's things tight, and ain't nobody trying to give up their little income. So we'll see. Yes, folks still shop at Target, Walmart, Sam's Club. Sam's Club is cheaper than Costco. Out here it is to me. Sam's Club price is a little cheaper than Costco. I like Costco chicken because it looks fresher. I don't know. But anyway, I don't know what these folks gonna do because there ain't a whole bunch of different markets. I don't know about Food for Less. Food for Less is Kroger. And I don't know if Kroger did any of that stuff, but that's where we go. We shop at a few different stores. But I got to get off here. But until somebody open up another market, because they saying Amazon is got rid of their DEI too, but Amazon, They saying that Amazon is beating Walmart now. Walmart, they said, was making all the money. Now they saying Amazon making all the money because Amazon got their own grocery store. They not what the other thing called? Not the not Whole Foods, Bristol's, not grocery, whatever that thing called, grocery something. But Amazon got their own grocery store, and people shopping the hell out of Amazon, and it has beaten Walmart. That's what the word is. So Amazon is where you people doing the most shopping. But you know, Amazon, you gotta be careful because Amazon got all these different private companies that sell you goods too. But Amazon also got a warehouse you can buy stuff from. You got to look for it where it say Amazon, where it come from, where Amazon. But it's a lot of different companies, private stores and stuff on Amazon. Just Walmart got that same stuff on them too. Walmart got all them private stores and stuff that be selling their stuff on there too. So you got to be careful when you buy from these other companies that's just on there. It's Walmart, Amazon, Target. Mostly all of them doing it now. They allow other companies to sell stuff on their site. But if you want to get something from Amazon, you got to get it, from the warehouse if you don't trust them other people. Because like Temu. Now, Temu is a hell of a site right there. Since it's coming from China, Japan, or whatever, they sell you stuff that the people in Japan and China, wherever it come from, little tiny people, and you get little tiny stuff. So you gotta be careful when you purchase stuff from Temu because they stuff be tiny. You think you getting some normal size, you getting stuff tiny as your dang tip of your finger. But they got a lot of different companies selling on Temu too. Temu is hard. Well, at least it's a little difficult for me because all them companies, they don't be sharing the product size. They show you a picture, and the picture is deceiving. It's a lot of deceit on some of these sites. On some of these companies that sell you stuff, they deceitful because they not sharing proper sizes, proper information. And now you see they got a bunch of warning 65. The package could contain stuff that cause cancer and all that. All that stuff you gotta take heed to. But I'm get off here. I done talk myself to death. I done talk so much. I done talk to me to death. I'm trying to get away from myself. I'm out of here.